Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Critical Reactions with your host, Bryan. Today we're going to be doing a special selection, which is where I get told exactly what to listen to, and for the most part, I do it. I don't think I've hit any, exceptions yet, so let's see what's on the table today. We got a selection coming in from Ryan Pattison. Says wants me to check out Maudlin of the Wells' Birth Pains of Astral Projection. That's uh that's the title right there. Whoops. I'm just gonna play that off as something I wanted to do. Wanted to have a little mic trick. Alright. Let's uh let's just dive into this one, I guess. Yeah, so far I'm really digging this. It's got a bit of like an island vibe. Sounds like we got like a metal bristle on the cymbal rather than a drumstick. Was that a brush? Yeah, not a bristles. A metal brush on the drums on the cymbals. You know, it's weird. I'm getting some heavy, like, Girl from Ipanema vibes. Not getting those vibes anymore. A little bit more drive from that snare drum. Every time I hear that high-pitched feedback, I'm really expecting something heavy to come in after that. I like those little pockets of sadness. They're like a bar each maybe, and then we get back into this chill groove. Huge shift, switch up. I like how they've kept a lot of the rhythmic ideas from the island vibe here. They're still here, they're just with heavier instrumentation. That mashup still messes with me. Distorted minor island vibe music. Dude, I really love these parts. I do. I'm not too keen about the heavier stuff yet, but nice little octave harmony there. Love that bass line down there. or just guitar solo.
Recently, I went back to my door and breathed. It was love filtered through yellow paraffin. We pushed with all our might for you.
I'm gonna be honest, don't know what to make of that. We have there's really two main ideas going on here. We have like the chill, sitting by the beach kind of vibe, what I call like an island vibe, and that part has like the acoustic guitar um, almost has like a ukulele sound. I don't know if they're using a traditional electric guitar. I'd almost wager that they have an instrument switch maybe, but between their heavier and softer stuff. But I guess it could be an electric, maybe with some effects on it. But it feels like a acoustic of some sort. All right, and it just seems a little brighter, more like like I said, more like a ukulele kind of instrument. It has that bright timbre to it. Uh, and then you have your bass that kind of drives. You got your real laid back drum kit. And like I said, the cymbals, at least in the beginning, felt like they were being hit with steel brushes rather than a drumstick. And it just, that has a different sound to me. It feels more laid back. It's not as abrasive or abrupt. The attack is a little wider. It's not as sharp of an attack. Um, oh, let me get this out of the way. Um, so it has this chill, laid back, you're on vacation at the beach kind of feel, And that's like 3 minutes worth of music. And I mentioned I was getting kind of like a Girl from Ipanema feel. If you've heard that track or if you go listen to it right now and come back, I think you're going to get that same kind of feel. To me, that is kind of the pinnacle, not the pinnacle, but like the poster boy of that chill, laid back island music. It's that core feel. I think a lot of what I think of that genre of music comes from my experience with that song. Um, but yeah, and then we go from that into I don't know. It's heavier, definitely. There's growls in there, but it's still kind of treble heavy. I think the production is not traditional modern metal, which seems to favor bass tones these days, especially with all the down tuning and adding, fatter strings over your typical six strings. You get some fatter ones at the lower end. You do like seven and eight strings. Uh, I feel like so much of modern metal is pushing lower and lower, and this one has a bit higher in its equalization, um, to kind of keep with that, I don't know, that bright timbre maybe, kind of replicate that in the distorted guitar sections. But the weird part is, so we've listened to music that jumps back and forth between two very distinct styles. I mean, we did Genghis Tron, okay? So I don't typically have an issue with bands that go from one extreme to another extreme. The thing that really throws me off here is that they're still using a lot of the core compositional ideas from that laid back section in the heavier section. The drums have more drive, the bass is moving a little faster. It's still punchier. All right, it is still a heavier section, but when you listen to the guitar and it's playing, it's still kind of that laid back chord. Like it still has that bounciness to it. It doesn't fit to my ears. It's like hearing a cat bark, and it I don't know, it threw me off the entire song. I think it's really cool that they decided to do that. They could have easily went with just, traditional metal ideas in that heavier section, and instead they, decided to stick with this core theme. Uh, and I like that on a conceptual level. My ears and my brain don't really like it though because I just can't. Like I said, cat barking. That's what I'm hearing here. Uh, I called it like what was it? Distorted minor island vibe, and I think that fits real well. Like like I said, the drums and the bass are still kind of pushing forward. We got a lot of distortion in the vocals and in the guitar. It's definitely metal. We've entered some darker chords. It's not as bright, but a lot of that bounce and poppiness is still there, and a lot of the similar compositional ideas that you would hear in vacation beach music kind of stuff. Chill, laid back. It's brought over. So yeah, that's just it threw me off, and then you got the guy growling, and I'm still not 100% accustomed to that. I can deal with it now. It's not grating, but I still don't view it positive. I'm kind of neutral to it right now, which I guess is that's just the journey, right? First you hate it, then it's okay, and then you seek it out. I'm in the it's okay section right now. Um, but yeah, and then like we're there for a few minutes, and then there's like this wild scream, and then we're back to just chilling. Oh no 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 no! Then we hit like the astral part, very spacey. Um, we moved, even though we're still distorted, we kind of moved back in. Well, we never really left the high tones. I don't know. It gave me like a 70s or 80s like spacey feel, and I dig that. Like I said, I really love that. I really enjoyed that section. Really cool solo work going on there too. I probably skipped a couple of sections. I don't. And this song's more of a feeling. I can't really remember what happened in order. I just kind of remember things. Time wasn't really a part of this. I heard this section, and I heard this section. I heard this section. Maybe they weren't in that order. Maybe one's lasted longer than the others. I don't know, but I kind of felt all these sections, but don't really remember I don't remember the story of the sections. I don't remember, first, then, and finally. I don't. Kind of weird. That doesn't happen usually. Usually I can keep a pretty good track of what sections were in what order. Not really here though. More of one of those experience types of songs. But yeah, that spacey guitar solo section though, really dig that. The guitar solo I thought was really well done. It fit in with kind of both of the themes of chill and laid back, but also a little bit of driving. I felt the distortion was also right in the middle. We didn't have a lot of that harsh distortion, but it wasn't completely clean, like in the chill section. Um, it's that whole spacey section fit like a middle ground, and I'm trying to piece this together in the story of birth pains of astral projection. And maybe the chill part is the meditation, and then the angry distorted part is the pain of actually tearing your, your soul, your astral self from your physical plane. And then that spacey part was, actually projecting yourself, allowing your astral self to explore the astral plane or the spirit plane or whatever, lore was going along with this. And that was actually the fun exploration part of being able to see and feel and view things away from your physical location. Um, and I mean, I think that kind of lines up. I dig it. I don't know if that's exactly what they were going for, but that's what I got out of it. And kind of through that lens, I appreciate a lot of what they did, even if the song doesn't hit me as strongly as, honestly, as I would like. Like I said, I like the concept, assuming I'm hitting it, on the nose there. And I do enjoy some of the things that they decided to do, even if most of it is an appreciation as an artist, so not so much an appreciation of the exact art. Um, but yeah, so that's a trip of a song, man. I'm tempted to listen to it again, but at the same time, like one was kind of enough for now. Maybe I can come back to it in a week or so. Uh, it is simultaneously somehow an easy listen and also a bit draining. So yeah, very complex song on many levels. As usual, even though I didn't 100% enjoy it, I gotta appreciate the workmanship here. Like I said, the concept of this artwork is just phenomenal. The what they had in mind and the execution of it, and kind of how it all came together. You've got to give them props for that, even if you don't necessarily enjoy the song. So yeah, that's me. What about you? You guys, let me know what you thought about this. Hit me up in the comments, and yeah, just what did you think of this song? It's just dang, that's wild. But yeah, after you're done, hit me up in the comments. There's some little buttons above the comment section. Thumbs up, a subscribe button, a little bell. If you could hit those, all three of those things help out the channel immensely. There's also a description box, and in that description box is a link to my PayPal if you'd like to get on the list for special selections. It's $5 to get in the normal list and $10 to get bumped to the top of the list. And you can go ahead and there's a note section in the PayPal thing. Just hit me up with the artist and the song. If you want to hit me up with a specific YouTube link, if there's like a specific live version, or if maybe there's a specific extended version or whatever you want me to check out, you can add that. And also a little bit of contact info, whether that's like a Twitter handle or an email or something, in case the song you request gets reacted to already. That way I can get back in touch with you and we can work out another one. So yeah, that's it. There's also a bunch of other links in the description, Patreon, Twitter, a link to the blocked videos so far, a link to the request spreadsheet. I mean, I've packed that description with pretty much any link you would need associated with this channel. Yeah. So I will be back. I might be back tomorrow. I don't normally do Sunday videos, but my daughter has requested one. She wants to do it with me. And assuming we can find some time to record that tomorrow, we'll probably have a Sunday one. It'll be a little fun one. It's not going to be a super serious one. The song she picked is, I mean, it's a jam, but it's not going to be anything I can really talk heavily about. But we'll have a fun little day. Just check out a fun little song. And then next week, Monday, we're not doing any reactions. None at all. Because I'm going to start recommending some stuff to you guys. You guys have hit me up with over 200 unique bands, I think. Um, no, I think we're like 170 unique bands and like over 200 videos now. I think that's what it is. I think I'm getting those numbers mixed up. Anyways, you guys have let me know about a lot of awesome bands. So it's time I kind of introduce you guys to 5 that I enjoy. And for the most part, I'm aiming for stuff that is not has not been requested, does not appear on the spreadsheet. Um, I might not be able to get all 5 days like that, but I do think a lot of the stuff I'm going to suggest is not has not been requested. I'm pretty sure. And we're going to do a nice little mix. I got some neoclassical stuff set up. I think we're going to do like a post-hardcore, kind of like an emo song. Screamo. I think when this song came out, I think Screamo was still kind of a genre label, even though we've kind of moved past that now. So I'm kind of excited about that one. And some California rock. You guys dig some California rock? I'm thinking about throwing some jazz in there. A little bit of bebop because I talk a lot about bebop. I really love bebop, but it's really hard to introduce people to bebop as a start. You usually want to start them a little easier, but we got a lot of prog heads in here, and I think difficult music. I think we can start with some bebop maybe. So I'm kind of torn about which song. Still kind of figuring out which song I want to do for bebop, because I don't want to throw y'all in a deep end. I've been thrown in the deep end before, and I power through those recommendations, but I don't want you guys powering through it. And like most things, I'm presenting these hoping that there can be some appreciation and maybe introduce you guys to it. And the last thing I want you to do is to walk away, completely disliking it. And maybe it's your first introduction to the genre, and that's not what I want. I kind of want the first introduction to maybe not necessarily showcase the best that the genre can do, but be something that's accessible, a nice little gateway into the genre. So yeah, I'm excited about next week. We got some good stuff coming. Like I said, it won't be so much reactions. I'll point out, some of the things that I like about it going on. Listening through it, and I don't know about an analysis. I guess I can tell you guys what I think about the song and how things line up afterwards, but it's not going to be like a first time analysis like I normally do. So the videos might end up actually being a little shorter than usual because I don't have so much post song stuff going on, but yeah, it'll be a nice like a decompression week. I don't got to work my brain so hard. We can just kind of chill and I can show you guys some cool stuff. So, yep, I've rambled on way long enough here. Yeah, I'll be back Monday, maybe tomorrow, 5 p.m. Otherwise, Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, 9 p.m. UTC. Until then, you guys have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, and stay safe out there.